Hello and welcome to 5 and 5, where we take 5 minutes to ask industry leaders 5 questions on how they are coping and handling this crazy period. We are very lucky to have Jamieson Yee with us. Jamieson is the SVP for Techstyle Fashion Group, looking after a global product and Q&A for Justfab, Shoedazzle, Fabletics, Fabkids, and Savage X Fenty. Thanks for joining us, Jamieson.
Thank you for having me.
So let's kick things off straight away. What is your proudest achievement?
You know, I think my proudest achievement has actually been some of my biggest failures. And I can honestly say that I come from very much a startup world. I've also worked in, big brands, but I failed a lot in the startup world. I've had 4 startups myself that have failed. And, I'm now with, a startup that is truly successful. And I think a lot of what I've learned from my failures has really helped me be successful in what I'm doing today with Techstyle. And I think that has been one of my biggest achievements today of what I've been doing.
That's awesome. So what have you seen the biggest impacts and opportunities in your business since COVID-19?
The biggest opportunities for us, especially because one of our brands is Kate Hudson's Fabletics, is athleisure wear, right? And we've seen a huge spike in that. Primarily because people have to work from home, but while you're working from home, you still need gear, right, to work out in. So, we've seen a huge opportunity to be able to, support, people who are isolated, virtually working out on their own in their living room floor by providing them with gear, right? And because we are in the fashion world, we are in the process of building out, face masks because there's a big lack of them here in the US that we're able to help contribute for that. So I think that's one of the things that has really helped push our brand towards being, successful in this virtual world.
For sure. So are there any technical innovations that you've been particularly inspired by?
Yeah, well, here in the US, especially in Los Angeles, I have seen a real huge pickup of delivery services, right? But it's necessarily the technology that really helps power that, right? I mean, you are able to order anything online here and literally can get to your door in under an hour. Actually, before this call, I was about to put in an order for beer I literally can get delivered in an hour, right? And I think just the increase in the services and the demand and the people being able to deliver this stuff because, people have lost jobs because of COVID, right? This gives back to being able to order anything, but not only that, it gives people jobs too, which has been fantastic.
Yeah, really great. So, okay, what I really want to know is you were recently part of the launch for Rihanna's lingerie brand, Savage X Fenty.
Correct.
Did you get to meet her and what's she like?
Well, I didn't get to meet her, but I have spoken to her quite a lot of times on conference calls and in meetings with her teams. Rihanna is such, a powerhouse superstar that she's always in many different areas of the world. She's a very busy woman, right? So, but I have had the chance to obviously work very closely with her Fenty team. And, together we've successfully done so many amazing things like, the 2 past New York fashion shows, we've been able to, have a virtual experience and an experiential experience and bring, the New York fashion shows to, everyday people's houses, right? With streaming technologies, with Amazon that we did it with last year. And then before that, we did that with YouTube. So, we're really breaking ground there and it's been a phenomenal experience being part of it.
So you've worked with so many amazing brands. Is there a dream brand that you've not yet worked with that you'd like to?
Yeah, I definitely think that there is one brand that I hold dearly as being very innovative, especially for being the age of what that brand is. And that to me is Nike. I mean, Nike are really doing things that, especially in the fashion retail world, not just the athletic world, they're really sort of breaking boundaries, right? They're doing things that are innovative, they're using technology like augmented reality today to be able to actually, instead of going into the shop and seeing the shoes on the shelf, you can use augmented reality from some of their apps to actually see the shoes on your foot from wherever you are. So to me, it's kind of inspiring to see a brand that's been around for that long to actually move with the digital time. And I think they're definitely some of the pioneers moving forward in that area.
Yeah, so true. Well, I hope you get to work with Nike soon, and I look forward to watching your journey with it. Thank you so much, Jamieson. It's been such a pleasure interviewing you.
Pleasure. It's been great to be on your show. So thank you.
This has been 5 and 5.